Yeah, what's good? Ah, University, that shadow boss back there, yo. Oh, today's talk, we not gonna freestyle. Allow me, wow, we be gonna teaching a new meaning definition to these things, BTCs and ETHERUMs. Who's speaking on? Hope they not bleak. And yo, you see this? Pass to a friend. This ain't the end. Suggestion, men and women, however you would identify. I'm okay with mine. You okay with yours? All right, let's proceed in time. We move it forward. We keep it there. Yo, ain't gonna wrap it all. Let's make it clear because we got some important stuff to talk about. But every time I hear a beat, line goes cortex. Round. Yep. Okay, let's turn this beat down, so we can turn up the wisdom loud, like, yo, we ask the Lord. Listen, yo, hello, everyone, and no one who is here right now. To the amazing, wonderful, now, how you doing? That's so humble, Mr. Fash, God's kid, that's right. Prayed for years for this opportunity to speak, and they better let us get us out there and let us teach. Yeah, I've been as y'all can see, I haven't been putting up as many videos as of late. I've been Fash. I kind of put it out there a little while ago. Fash was blessed with a little bit of a bag, you know what I mean? And I've been blessed with bags in the past, you know. I've had, and I'm not talking major bags. I'm not talking nothing. I'm talking settlement bags. I'm talking insurance. I'm talking 20Ks types. I'm talking nothing serious, right? But in the past, I've had a couple of these in which I bought cars with, or I've invested into my house with, this, that, and the other thing. And I've watched these investments dissipate. Again, my name is Fash, Joey Gallant. I keep the glasses on so we don't have to wander an eye, you heard? Yeah. Plus, I like them. Yo, they're the universal glasses, you heard? They got the green, the blue, the red. Yo, full spectrum. Let's get some. All right. So, in doing all this, right? So Fash caught the bag again this time, and limitations in life right now. Fash is disabled, blind in one eye, can't drive, so no need for a car, Uber, Lyft, that all works well. Even if I was to drive, I want to put out this philosophy out here today. First of all, is that I want to kick in that we got to be teaching to our children. There's already a couple very, very great creators out there right now doing this and promoting this, and this is true. We got to get this out there and make it cool for you. Listen, is investing. Okay. Whenever Fash heard the word invest as a kid, Fash grew up in the ghetto of the projects. Listen. Okay, Brickwood Projects, Malden Street. Check it out, 34 Malden. Yo, is all right. Until the Marine Corps, different Section 8s, New Bedford. I moved back to New Bedford. I love New Bedford. It's a melting pot. Used to be the whaling capital city of the world. Now it's a port city where it's a port, and a lot of different cultures come through us, and I love it. It's a beautiful city, and I wanted to bring my children back to it. My cat is around here meowing right now. DC's going bananas. All right. So, growing up in a low poverty setting, whenever I heard the word invest, I'd tune out right away. Y'all might already tuned out, never checked in, whatever. I've seen the word invest, moved on. But that's the reason is why we got to get this cooler and known to our children. All right, so I heard the word invest as a child, and this was before pre-President Trump, Sir President Donald Trump. Fash is a U.S. Marine. Respect. I respect all my chiefs in command, regardless. So it's this though: is the gentleman always knew his wisdom in finances. My dad used to brag about it. God rest his soul. I've had two past dads. Listen, we ain't here to talk about all that right now. Is that one of my fathers very much respected the gentleman Donald Trump at the time, pre-president, because of his financial wisdom. And this was before he even had the talk show and everything. He used to be like, Joey, this guy went bankrupt twice, and the next day he's still a millionaire. Like, this guy's a freaking genius. And my biological father was Joseph Gallant, all about that. About making the money and stuff like that. That was like before Fash went away. So that was when before Fash went away, I was a vice president to my father's company, which was purchased later after I got locked for $1.2 million. So, and when I came home from the Marine Corps, my father set up the company with full respect with him. Me and my uncle helped him build it, and my brother-in-law, family, and stuff like that. And we built it up to a worth of $1.2 million from a company that just started out with a pickup truck and a trailer, throwing out random washing machines and fridges out the back of a truck at a scrapyard. Turned out to be a major export business, but later sold after I went away. It was a lot to handle. It was a lot to handle for my father at the time. He was trying to push off in other ways. And so anyways, we move forward. That's why we keep it moving forward. Listen, life is a football game. Life is a game. You practice how you play. So we always practice hard. It is you throw that interception. What do you got to do? Forget about it. Move on to the next play. You want to win, you got to forget about any losses, move on to the next play, right? So that's what Fash had to do. But you got to learn from these, right? You learn. You go back, you watch the tape, right? All right, so here we are. We're here, and we're going to make it as cool as this to talk. So when Fash was a child growing up in these projects and stuff like that, and he heard the word invest, I'd tune out because automatically I'd start thinking, darn, this implies, all right, Fash didn't think like this as a child, but if I could interpret it for y'all today, translate is this next group of sentences, paragraph implies to all those who know Donald Trump personally, or the president of the United States, a king, a queen, they were millionaires. They were millionaires, and they were unknown to Fash. Fash didn't know. I don't think I've met a millionaire yet. I don't know if I met a millionaire yet. If I met a millionaire yet, good job to you, family, for being humble, because I don't know. And Fash ain't there. Fash ain't trying to flex. And none of this is a flex. None of this is a flex, and this is the point. The point of this is equality. Equality. It comes down to equality. Listen, so Fash is describing to you a youth that grew up in the projects. It don't matter. It's economic levels to USA. I don't know how it is in other places. I'm just going to describe New Bedford where I am, the melting pot. We didn't grow up in shades. We grew up in our family's our family, our surroundings, our surroundings. If we didn't trust people on the block, we checked them off. It was like that. It is like that in New Bedford. So what do we got over here? Timelines. We got nothing going on here. We need to pass this information out. All right. So anyways, we're going to still record this because it's important. We want to get this out there, and I'll just got to keep pushing these videos out to one of these to touch y'all. But okay. So Fash, Joey Gallant, young Joey, third generation immigrant. My mother's mother was born in Germany, spoke German, all that, yada, yada, yada. Came over, got married to my grandfather who was in the army, came over, probably ended World War II or Korea or something like that in between those years, and created a family. My grandmother and grandfather got divorced. So my grandmother actually had, I got to count real quick. I don't want to miss nobody. 7-8 children. We're going to put it out there real quick. 7-8 children, right? Broken English from Germany, learned how to speak English, and went to school, got a GED, the equivalent of back then, and worked as a civil worker in City Hall for 25 plus years as like the mayor's clerk or something like that, right? So that's about as high as it's got. I didn't grow up like wanting inheritances or knowing about inheritances or anything. Like, inheritances were so fathom. Like, what you're leaving it to me was what's in your house, what kind of car you got, like what motorcycle you got, like that's what kind of stuff was left inheritedly in Fash's family, right? Due to whatever the economic levels we were living in. So we're gonna pop back to today a little bit because I'm trying to express their point. So back then, hearing these words, I would tune out right away, right? So I have best friends. I have a best friend in this world that wish that he knew more financial advice growing up, because he knows the importance of financial freedom today, right? The importance of financial freedom to me, and the importance of decentralizing currency is freedom, is to transform human beings back to what God, however you identify God as, however you identify your creator as. Listen, why ever you thought we were put on this rock, I will guarantee the true reason is not to be a bill payer. Is not to be a bill payer. So we weren't on here to live these currencies. They do come in handy, and I understand trades and transactions. Like, not everybody could build a house, cook, and do everything at the same time. So there has to be some kind of common grounds, and there was that, right? Except for certain players in the game kind of learned how to monopolize, manipulate, use courts. However they got their wealth, and when they got their wealth, they learned how to keep it, right? So Fash growing, hey, every day I grow, every day I learn. My other dad Savage, Dad Dan, both my dads. God, really, but I still love you. You see, there is point in all of this. All glory to God, because I'll tell you what, all this is coming from this is a mission that started from prison, a prison cell, when I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I didn't know nothing about Facebook. I didn't know nothing past Nextel. Bleep, bleep, you there? Bleep, bleep. That's it, right? I came home to all this technology, and while you guys being able to play games on your phones and being able to talk to a whole entire universe just like this. So I prayed for all this. I prayed for what I knew to pray for, and my grounds where I learned some stuff. Is in hip hop. So how is it not in my genes, right? So Nas taught me got me interested in a book of Solomon. Got me interested in wisdom. The way that Nas spoke about wisdom had me so intrigued. Fash was like, wait, this homie's dope. That's why you watch Fash's Facebook dailies, you see a lot of Nas post those. But that's because, listen, full respect, and God's kid, that's in full salute. To Sir Nas, is because he made things cool to learn, and made me want to learn, right? So I have other people like this around me, right? That this is the way we learn. This is, regardless of our skin tones, how we talk, whatever, bro. This is in us. I woke up to this. My eyes woke up to this world just like y'all's did, and day by day I've built my life to right here, right? Just like we all have. So the importance of decentralized currency takes control out of the big man's hands and put it back into all the people's hands. It gives us the ability. Listen, I've heard something. Fash might put out a little diss track. Warning, promo exclusive. Sir Tate. What the hell's that fool's name? Andrew Tate. Is that Andrew Tate? That's in the air. Andrew Tate. Yo, is what I got to say to you, sir, is a full salute. First of all, is that I respect that you won't come out with your own cryptocurrency, and I absolutely appreciate that. I probably won't either. However, I will promote the youth to learn about this and to stretch their money and to dig and get involved into what's going on today. I will not sit back and judge these kids and call them nerds. You won't help a bunch of, no, excuse me. Sorry, that was a misquote. The quote was dorks. I will not help a bunch of dorks get rich. Sir, you made 40 or 50 million dollars off the cryptocurrencies, but you won't let other dorks like me get rich. Mr. Tate, we'll have a song coming later for you. I promise. I promise you that. I promise you that. USMC too. So anything you want, brother man. So anyways, let's get this. Disrespect to that. Because listen, it's about society today. Yo, if you really care about people, if you really care about the future of human being, like past your own little life, like your own one life. I thank God for being a granule of sand in his beautiful masterpiece, bro. I'm nothing. Hey, yo. But anyways, it's like this, right? Sir Tate. I've seen gentlemen on this platform. I've learned a lot. I've learned tons from this platform. Tons. I'm going to talk to a couple creators and ask them if I could, start listing their names. I tend to get more views for my music videos than my lives, but y'all need to tune in because it's about to get hype. Fash is going to teach this the best he can to everybody. Make this common knowledge. We need to make this common knowledge. We need to make the commons common knowledge. If you understand that. See, Fash may sound very, 1.8-ish, but Fash got a 3.9 GPA. I promise you that. Hey, it's only community college. Yo, but it was straight A's. You do it. Had some of it from prison. Type. You think it's not cool? You think it's not cool to be in school, bro? It ain't cool to be in school. Try to be in school in prison, bro. Who cares about being cool? Care about you, care about your family, care about what you're doing for this planet, bro. So what kind of energy are you putting forward? Listen, let these kids get bananas rich. Why? Because they will learn life skills. See, the word human originally was translated as helper. We were here to help like animals, the planet. All this pollution that we've caused with your so-called life skills in these factory settings. Let me ask you this, Sir Tate, as I will ask you in rap form later. Is there life skills in human trafficking? Other illicit? You little taker? Really? You little taker? Is there life skills in that? You got to learn how to put a girl in the yoke. Disgusting, bro. You are absolutely disgusting. Disrespect to you, disrespect to you. Disrespect to you. I don't judge nobody past what I hear and what I see, bro. Disrespect to what that was said, and whatever. Let's get it. Fash has that much passion, right? You see, Fash is usually like a lovable little playful character and stuff like that. But Fash has that much passion about somebody trying to put a kid off path. Listen, it said in the Bible. It said in the Bible that it's one of the oldest books in the world. I mean, you get your wisdom where you want to get your wisdom from. And Fash collects it from many different places. But it is said to lead one kid off path. I would not want to be that person. You know who said that? Somebody that was hanging off a cross, bro, and knew that it was coming. Somebody that was beaten, whipped, had to carry his own cross, nailed to it, and had to sit there till he died, and yet wouldn't want to be the person to lead a kid astray. So no, let's make these dorks rich. Let me be a dork, please. There are other life skills. It's called humanity. It's called doing natural stuff. It's called emotional intelligence. It's called we don't have to live by your rules and regulations anymore. And that's what they don't like. So, which brings me to Big Brother. Big brothers are now heavily invested in certain cryptocurrencies we may know as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, listen, I just want to pass this knowledge out here right now. Make sure you watch. Fash is I am not a financial advisor at this point. I will teach you terms and stuff like that. We will move further with these videos. I will teach you as much as I know. As we learn, we will learn together. But it's like this, brothers and sisters. It's alien. All life is equal now, not later. Now. So I just lost my thought real quick. I'm very passionate on this. So all these big brothers and big sisters might be putting out these messages like, this ain't gonna be worth nothing in the future, and da 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 da. Listen, these are the same people that built multi-$100 million companies, trillion-dollar companies, soon to be trillion-dollar companies, and things that they call ETFs. They are listed now on the stock. They built a whole company that they don't own a property, but they built a whole company, a law firm, to invest in that company. And they're telling you that's not going to be worth nothing in the future. We could be sheep, or we could come together and talk, and let's not be misled. We are human beings. We are not cattle. We have minds. Let's use them. Let's connect. Let's stop passing these good videos around. If there's any problems or anything with Fash, call me out on it. Put it right there. Call me out on it. The worst feedback I've gotten so far off of YouTube is that I'm a meth head and stuff like that when I do freestyle. Why? Because people don't understand that I know I can actually freestyle, like at the beginning of this video, or like anytime you want to do it. I had a famous rapper call me at 4 o'clock in the morning one time, asked me if I could rap. Well, we were talking for a little while, it led to about 4 o'clock in the morning. He was like, yo, can you freestyle? Like right now? I was literally on my toilet in the bathroom trying to keep it down because the rest of my house was quiet, yo. And I was like, right now, it's like, call me back a little bit. I swear I get you up one. But yo, and you know who you are. You can still hit me up. On point anytime, you know that. We can get this in, but we're not here to talk about rap and hip hop right now. We are seriously here to talk about, but we are though, because it's all connected. How did Fash even come to financials and wisdom? How did Fash come to financials? Through wisdom. How did Fash come to wisdom? Through God. How did Fash come to all this? It had to be made cool to me. Hey, Fash heard Nas way back in the day. I don't know if that's what, I do one thing. I thank God for mystery. I thank God that I don't have to know everything. I thank God that there's mysteries in this world. That Fash ain't got to know why everything connects, but I know that it does. Fash is heavily invested in something he created in college called the spherical theory. Spherical theory. Spherical theory. There's your peg in your hole. I catch things. But spherical theory. There's a reason for everything. Everything fits, right? Everything fits. The first example I could give you this is like Psych 101. You go through like the theories of psychology, and as soon as the next theorist came up and so-called disproven a theory from the former theorists of psychology, Freudian, whoever, Freudian being the father of psychology, of psychoanalytic psychology, is that he was so-called disproven, but some of his content is still valid. Therefore, I feel the gentleman ain't disproven. So he was not canceled. He was built off of. He was stemmed off of. There's still, everything is useful. Spherical theory is everything comes together and everything is for a reason. Most people believe this and yet they won't say it or admit to it. So we got to make it cool to do so. We got to make it cool to be honest and be real. That's all we got to do is be honest and be real. Yo, when I rap about stuff, when I talk about stuff, I ain't talked about nothing that ain't outside my circle, bro. Ain't talked about nothing outside my circle. Been to jail, been in the hood, been freaking up, been down. That's the last thing I want to talk about is this. So big brother and big sister, right? They're going to tell you that this stuff, this asset called Bitcoin that's been listed in the top 10 with platinum, gold, house, real estate, whatever you can think of as an asset, Bitcoin has been listed in the top 10 for assets to own, right? That's up there with gold and whatever kind of whip you whipping, right? So with this asset, teach this to our kids, decentralized things. So they're telling this asset that they built these big law firms and developed these ETFs for is not going to be worth nothing in the future. Well, what I have to say about this is that they're going to try to shake you off of them because they built these big law firms around this product that they don't own. So they need to own it. So how do they need to own it? How are they going to own it? They got to get it from us. So how they got to get it from us? They got to pay. Hold your stuff. Hold your stuff. Hold your stuff. Hold your bit. Hold your ETHERUM. It's worth money. Don't let nobody tell you different. And I've been learning a lot about the Fash study psychology. That's where I got my 3.9, but I did not get it in financial psychology. I am learning things like financial psychology. So big brother and big sister are going to do things like this with the dollar bill in front of your face. I'm sorry, Fash ain't got it. Do I got a dollar bill on? Fash ain't got a dollar bill on. Yeah, broke. For instructional purposes only, we're going to consider this a dollar bill. So what big brother and big sister is going to do is something like this to you. With the line, right? We all watch the charts and the lines. Any of us that are already trading and investing and stuff like that, what they're going to do is they're going to go like this. They're going to give us real strong highs to make us sell them. They're going to give us real low lows to make us paranoid and sell them before we lose everything. They're going to give us a FOMO, F-O-M-O. They're going to go like this. They're going to shake the heck out of that thing to try to get you off of it. Hold your bit and Ethereum tight. Protect it. Advice that I've learned so far, make sure you screenshot everything, every purchase, everything you can, everything you could put in hard copy paper, print, do it. Do it. I know we save on paper, but when it comes to protecting very valuable things that do not actually exist, like cryptocurrency, you have to print out a paper or two to back yourself up. Which actually brings me to the very, very, very last thing, and it's this energy, the energy behind the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency. There ain't no crisis. It's been factually proven. It is fact that making Bitcoin, producing Bitcoin, with the big halving coming up out of that, we'll talk about that in another video, is producing one Bitcoin, or not producing one Bitcoin, in the hold on, we're looking for a good word here because we're trying to get out of this whole factory mode. We don't want to be in factories no more. But in this little industrialization, it's not an industrialization. That's what's so beautiful about it. It leaves us free to do things. It leaves our children free to do things. It leaves us to be human beings, and we got to get back to humanity. God's blessing us with this opportunity. Take it. Listen, Fash is not Scientologists versus God. No. Fash believes that science was a blessing. We were blessed with a mind and a consciousness and stuff that these other animals may or may not have, but they're not coming up with this technology and out here talking and expressing it and easy to see like us, right? So we've been blessed with this by a creator, whoever made us. I don't believe we're an accident. So if you believe we're an accident, hey, we're an accident. But Fash believes that we have a creator. Therefore, I'm very thankful to my creators, right? Parents included, but God above most. I pray every day, and I pray for us all to get more involved. And it's however you see God. Listen, if you have a problem with the very word, please, say something in the comment box. I shall get back to you, because it's like this. If you hear that word and tune out, do me a favor. Whenever you hear that word, just think of the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life, because that's all I mean to interpret it as. Whatever is good to you, I want the best for your family, for your children. This is the same as I want the best for my family, my children, because they're going to be in all this, they're going to all be in the same world together. Sorry that I got my buzzer going off, I got my dinner coming in, but which led me to the last thought of shoot, I very apologize right now, but it was the worth of it. It was of them trying to tell us this ain't going to be worth anything in the future. They built large firms to say otherwise. So in my opinion, again, not a financial advisor. Where was I going with that last point? I very much apologize. I was distracted by that. Bell. Bell told bing, what up, Tay? How you doing? Never distracted for some HATE. Who we gonna celebrate? HATE. Who we got? Off that. No more hate. Erase the hate's been done. We done said it in the 90s. Now let's finally make it happen. Finally, we flipping to make it freestyle. Why ain't we be on time? Always. Semper that. Listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming in. We got to make this cool and common for our children. This way they can have some financial freedom. Universal inheritance is important to Fash as well. As I told you, I am a third generation immigrant. You don't know the status of a person unless you really know the person, I guess. So, you know what I mean? Always promote. No, don't judge. Don't judge. Judge don't look good on nobody, not even in the one with the robes. I'm saying, scared of a gavel. Fash is gonna be in this Chinese. Been blessed with a bag. We've been blessed with bags before. We watched them dissipate. We're trying to figure out how to make this one last. Fash has taken a lot of hits in the past years, losing houses, family members above all, that they didn't come in priority listings. Listen, God knows where my heart is at. That's what I was explaining before. So that's what it is. It's whatever your that's all I mean to identify as is the most beautiful thing you could think of for your future is what I'm meaning. We were created. I believe we were created by somebody. So Fash is thankful to somebody. Fash entity is God. I leave y'all's fingerprint onto you. We all have our own fingerprint. So however we get to God is exactly how God meant to be. Don't believe in gender God either. No, God is complete. That's why we broken in two and always missing you. Oh, look at me kicking lyrics too. Yo, for real though, I love y'all. We're gonna stop making this cool for the children. I'm gonna get with a couple of these creators, see if we get some more of them out here and get some think tanks, some chats going and stuff like that. Yo, make sure you know who you are following. Fash has one very good gentleman that he's following right now that has put him on to so much information. The gentleman's first name is Jason. I won't say his last name until I get his permission. And there is a trapper. There is a trapper out here. Full salute to you, sir. Full salute. Full salute to. Hey, yo, I'm just saying, like, if I was on Wall Street, bro, and I was like trapping, I'd be like saluting this dude for what's happening, bro. Let's make this cool for our children. I love you too, yo, for real. Love y'all. Share this. See you on the next one.